That local mother is in the middle of a bitter international custody fight.
She is in Clarksville, but her 14-month-old little girl is thousands of miles away in Dubai. A judge has ordered the child to be returned to the U.S., but a difference in the laws could block that. Today, the girl's mom and dad spoke only to Channel 4's Jonathan Martin. He joins us now with more.
And Tom, this mother and father tells certainly a very different story. Stacy Peters believes her husband Chuck kidnapped their daughter. Chuck says no, he decided to divorce Stacy and take their child because he feared for her safety.
I miss Easter. I miss her first words. I miss everything.
Stacy Peters hasn't seen her daughter Caroline in 2 months.
It's unreal. I mean, she's the only thing I've ever wanted in life, and he can take my money and the house and everything else. It's just I gotta have my baby.
Stacy and her husband Chuck, a former Army major at Fort Campbell, moved from Clarksville to Dubai, where Charles took a contractor job with the United Arab Emirates. Their rocky marriage quickly got worse. Chuck accused Stacy of adultery, which she denies, and Stacy says these pictures show Chuck was physically abusive.
I have no clue why. I don't know what changed in him, but he went from hating me to just despising me.
Just pregnant with their second child, in March, Stacy came home one day finding herself locked out with a note from Chuck saying he was filing for divorce.
And it said that he had taken Caroline and nothing but a court order would bring her back, that he'd taken all of our money, that I wouldn't have any.
Stacy fled the country 2 days later, fearful if the divorce was final, Dubai's laws could force her to stay there if she ever wanted custody of Caroline. She later learned Chuck had also filed charges of adultery and prostitution against her, crimes in Dubai that, if guilty, can result in execution. Stacy reached out to the U.S. Embassy and overseas to a domestic violence group and tried filing kidnapping charges to get Caroline back. She was encouraged when a Clarksville judge ordered the child be returned to the U.S. Only problem, that order may not be enforceable overseas.
Someone's got to be able to get through to him, or just to talk to the country to mandate that he comes back.
We were able to track down Chuck via Skype. He explained why he separated the child from Stacy.
Really what I wanted to do was protect the safety and welfare of my daughter.
He denies ever being abusive and says Stacy's prescription drug abuse and affair made her an unfit mother.
She had an affair. She didn't want to stop, and I understand she doesn't want to be a part of this family. However, please seek some help. And sometime you can be a positive influence back in Caroline's life.
Chuck says Caroline is healthy and happy and says Stacy is welcome to come to Dubai to visit her child, although he would not speak about the charges he filed that could have Stacy arrested if she tries to go back overseas. Now, Stacy says she has received lots of political and corporate support, including help from several Tennessee congressmen. She's hoping they'll be able to reach out to those leaders in Dubai and find a way to get Caroline home.